Unidentified object flying.
It's aliens.
Cylinder-shaped object.
Alien spacecraft or some kind of flying.
Police say had aliens in their backyard.
Alien sightings can be pretty wild, but things can get even crazier when leaked photos start disappearing.
Was visiting family in Yuma County the day after Christmas when she spotted the flying objects, capturing this one on camera.
In this video, I will take you on a journey through the leaked alien photos you need to see before they're deleted.
Advocates have long been a cornerstone of the counterinsurgency doctrine.
So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Hudson Valley UFO. First off, we have this picture of what many of us might call a UFO. The picture shows a very specifically aligned series of lights glowing in the sky, and each light has a slightly different color than the other, something that you would see on a Christmas tree. Their alignment and the curve on both ends define the shape of the disc, which is quite a famous representation of a UFO. Other than the lights, there's not much there to be observed, but now the question is, who's the person behind this rare picture of a possible UFO hovering above the sky? According to the source, the photograph was captured by a state trooper in Hudson Valley. The man's identity is unknown, but it's worth mentioning that this sort of UFO activity happens quite often in that region. This particular photograph even has a name of its own, the Westchester Boomerang, which was sighted from 1983 to 1984. Those who witnessed it described the object as being the size of an American football field, usually V-shaped or circular. It would shoot up in the sky and start hovering for long periods of time. Later in the reports, the whole UFO thing was debunked because when the police followed these lights to their source, they ended up at an airport where they saw a bunch of Cessna 152S equipped with lights. The pilots flew them during the night to test their skills, not knowing that their activities were spreading rumors among the people on the ground. But was it truly the planes, or just a way to cover up the whole situation? Maybe we'll never know. Number 2. Paul Trent. UFO. Picture the McMinnville UFO photographs, aka the Trent UFO photos, are known to be the most famous evidence of UFOs in the Ufology Society. These two photographs were taken on May 11, 1950, when a farming couple spotted a strange object hovering in the sky. The couple's names were Paul and Evelyn Trent. They lived on a farm near McMinnville, Oregon, United States. Paul Trent wasted no time and took out his camera to capture this phenomenon. From then on, these two pictures became the clearest photographs ever taken of a UFO. Sadly, Paul was only able to take 2 pictures because the object was flying at immense speed, and within seconds, it was out of their sight. The Trents believed that the object they saw that day was possibly a secret military aircraft, and releasing them would cause them trouble. But when he mentioned this incident in front of his banker, Frank Wortman, who was intrigued, insisted Paul develop those photos, and from there on, it became a worldwide sensation. Before you jump to any conclusion, it's worth mentioning that the couple never made or even tried to make any profit from these photographs, and until their death, they claimed them to be genuine. Number 3. Costa Rica. FO. Lake Cote is a phenomenal spot in Costa Rica. It's a massive tourist destination visited by thousands of people every year. But what actually attracts its visitors, or should I say the skeptics, are the UFO mysteries surrounding it. On September 4, 1971, the National Geographic Institute of Costa Rica conducted an aerial survey during which they took multiple photographs of the lake from above. But something unexpected happened in a few of the photographs. The Institute noticed a weird flying object over the lake. The object was circular, like a flying saucer. The picture was not blurry, but clear, RAF, with no signs of editing or altering. Later, when this photo became popular among the UFO community, numerous theories surfaced, such as that a defect in camera equipment caused this mysterious object to appear. Some even suggest that it's a highly advanced military aircraft that was caught on camera while flying. The mystery of Lake Cote remains uncovered to this day. Number 4. The Calvine photo. The Calvine UFO photograph is undoubtedly one of the clearest images the world has ever seen. It captures the sight of what might be a UFO or just some strange-looking military aircraft. The image was taken by 2 hikers on August 4, 1990, near Calvine in Scotland. The hikers witnessed a very strange and terrifyingly big-looking object hovering over the sky, and thankfully, they took this photograph as evidence. As this photo shows, the object's shape is similar to a diamond with spherical edges. The photograph also shows a jet flying in the background. The intriguing thing about this photograph is that it was kept hidden away from the public eye for many, many years until it was finally revealed, and since then, it has become a topic of debate. British journalist David Clarke recovered the image, which is actually one of the 6 taken that day by the hikers. Initially, the photos and all of their copies fell into the hands of the British Ministry of Defence, which decided to keep these images a secret. But now that secret has been revealed. So, what are your thoughts on it? Let us know in the comments section. Number 5. Edward Meyer. Photographs. Edward Meyer is a world-renowned infamous hoaxer, or at least that's what the skeptics say about him. Meyer is known for his frequent encounters with UFOs. If you ever look for a person to whom aliens love the most, it's this guy. Meyer is a Swiss national and ufologist who claims to have had numerous UFO encounters, which he all captured on camera somehow. Edward claims that he was only 5 years old when his encounters with extraterrestrial beings began, and since then, he has made it his career. One of his most famous photographs is this one, in which a flying saucer is seen flying in front of a tree. The image was so popular that it was featured on a poster in the basement office of the FBI agent Fox Mulder in the sci-fi TV series The X-Files. His photographs have always been criticized. After all, why is he the only one to have witnessed the sight of aliens? Maybe they really like him a lot. In 1997, Meyer's ex-wife, Calliope, spilt the beans in an interview when she said that Edward made these toy UFOs himself and photographed them to deceive the public. And possibly the extraterrestrial women Asket and Neera that Edward met were just the pictures of Michelle Delafave and Susan Lund from a media group known as the Gold Diggers. Well, whatever it is, these photos are still a UFO encounter, at least for a person who doesn't know the reality. Number 6. Madonna del UFO. This hand-painted image from centuries ago features the Madonna with the infant Christ, St. John the Baptist, and an unexpected guest in the background. Well, that guest is actually a UFO flying in the sky right beside Madonna's left shoulder. The painting was painted in the 15th century, and now it's known as Madonna del UFO, or Our Lady of the Flying Saucer. It is one of the rarest paintings displayed in the Hercules room of the Palazzo Vecchio. Thanks to this painting, the ufologists now speculate that the aliens have been visiting the Earth since centuries ago. If you take a closer look at the painting, you'll notice that there's a man and his dog standing in the background, gazing at the sky like some kind of event is happening. The object's close inception shows that it's metallic and not a cloud, leading to a possible alien invasion that might have occurred back then. So far, nobody has been able to give a satisfying explanation for what this object really is and why that man and his dog are looking at it so curiously. Number 7. Pentagon UFO videos. During the FLIR training missions in 2004 and 2015, US Navy personnel captured something really strange in video footage. The Pentagon kept these footages hidden from the public, but in recent years, they were leaked from their databases, and good God, they spread like wildfire. The videos are easily available, and each shows a fighter jet chasing a weird aircraft which, as you can see, is pretty quick and advanced compared to our jets. When people saw these videos, they immediately called it a UFO. In the footage, the pilot himself is very confused, trying to figure out what this object might be. He tries his best not to lose it, but eventually, he does. All of these videos were leaked in 2007 and 2017, and finally, in 2020, the Pentagon itself stepped forward and admitted that 3 of these videos were genuine. The footage, recorded in November 2004, shows a UFO hovering above the water until it flies away at a rapid speed. The second footage from January 2015 showed something similar, but a bit more detailed. In this video, the UFO moves around in the sky, hovering above the water and even spinning in midair like a fighter jet. Nobody could believe their eyes on what they were witnessing. The pilots even called it a machine that could defy the laws of physics. It's amazing to see these videos, and the fact that the Pentagon actually hid them away makes them even cooler and more intriguing. Number 8. Solway Firth. Spaceman. Here's another very intriguing yet mysterious photograph that has caused experts to scratch their heads. On May 23, 1964, at Burgh Marsh in the UK, a firefighter, Jim Templeton, was enjoying his time with his family. Jim was taking photographs with his camera. He took several images of his daughter Elizabeth, who was sitting among the wildflowers on a hill. Everything seemed fine until Jim decided to develop them. The results shocked him. The photographs of her daughter had something weird about them. A humanoid-looking figure stood behind her. The figure seemed quite familiar to the astronaut, and as you can see in the images themselves, it really does look like it is floating in space. Due to its appearance, people called it the Solway Spaceman. Jim took a total of 3 photographs of her daughter that day, and all 3 of them captured this astronautic figure in the background. This photograph gained quite a lot of skepticism, but nobody could debunk what this camera had actually captured. Number 9. Jellyfish UFO. This UFO footage was released by a UFO researcher, Jeremy Corbell, who found this weirdly shaped UFO similar to a jellyfish hovering above a US military base in Iraq. The object is extremely strange looking. Its upper body is circular, and the octopus-like tackles are hanging downwards. The military itself recorded the video in October 2018 during one of the US's joint operations. The UFO kept flying until it finally descended into the water, never to be seen again. Number 10. Falcon Lake. Incident. This is one of those photographs that really does make you think that aliens might have actually come to Earth. These photographs were taken after an industrial mechanic named Steve Michalak accidentally encountered a crashed UFO near Falcon Lake. According to him, he noticed 2 cigarette-shaped UFOs flying in the sky, and one of them crashed and landed on a nearby rocky platform. When he saw the aircraft, he described it as being about 10.5 meters in length and 4.5 meters in height. The exterior of the aircraft was made out of metal, or at least some similar material. He even claimed that warm air blew out of it while the sulfur smell spread in the entire area. Steve, being all curious, got too close to the alien aircraft, and a very hot blast of air pushed him backwards, leaving weirdly shaped burnt marks, even burning off his shirt. You can see those burn marks in this photograph, which is proof that something really did happen to him. Why would anyone intentionally burn themselves so severely just to create a hoax? The Falcon Lake incident has been one of the most believable and unexplained alien encounters ever recorded, and this photograph proves it. Number 11. Roswell Incident. In July 1947, a rancher named W.W. Mac Brazel had a very unexpected encounter when he discovered some unusual debris on his ranch located near Roswell, New Mexico. The rancher immediately reported his discovery to the area's local sheriff, who then investigated it with the nearby Roswell Army Airfield, RAF. During the investigation, Jesse Marcel, who was an intelligence officer, went along with his team members to recover the wreckage from the crash site. Now, here comes the weird part. Initially, the RAF reported that they had discovered a flying disc, which you may call a UFO. But soon after that, they retracted their statements and claimed that it was a weather balloon instead. Number 12. Bird on Mars. During NASA's Mars Curiosity rover mission, the rover captured some amazing pictures of the planet, including things that have left scientists scratching their heads. For example, this photograph shows a bird flying over the Martian sky. At close inspection, it looks very similar to an eagle. It has left everyone thinking that Mars has alien animals, and if they are, that's a major breakthrough proving life can exist on this planet. However, various theories suggest something else, like that the rover actually did capture an eagle in its camera because it was not on Mars in the first place, but rather on Devon Island in Canada. Devon is an uninhabited island that NASA has visited several times to test their rovers. Well, if that's the case, it makes things very lame, doesn't it? Number 13. UFO caught on drone. This YouTuber was recording with his DJI Mavic Air 2 drone to capture the scenery of the landscape of the Lake District. But during the filming, the drone captured something else, along with the stunning beauty of the lake. The footage shows a very tiny white color object flying at an incredible speed, barely showing itself in the camera. Upon a close inspection, you can clearly see that the object was no bird, but rather something else. The YouTuber claims it's a UFO, but it's also possible that it's another drone. The speed it has is quite immense, making it much superior to normal drones. Number 14. Dobby in the driveway. Here's a CCTV footage from the house driveway that captured something that nobody could explain. The footage shows a weird-looking creature walking out of the driveway while doing a chicken dance. The creature is very skinny, just like Dobby from the Harry Potter series. The footage itself has gained wide media attention, and numerous experts couldn't prove that this video might have been edited. Nobody knows what this thing is. Maybe an alien or a very skinny neighbor's child who came to pull a prank on the homeowners. Number 15. Flying object caught on camera. Las Vegas had quite the alien activity last year. This home security footage showed a glowing object falling from the sky to an unknown place. Later, the same object was even witnessed by a police officer, and his body cam footage also recorded a massive glowing fireball falling from the sky. The thing that intrigues us the most is that numerous witnesses saw the incident. Some even claimed that they saw a 10-foot alien creature in their background. You may call it a hoax, but police have found clues about some activities in the area. Numerous witnesses and no edited videos that lead to only one conclusion, and that's aliens. But NASA says something else to say. According to them, what these videos recorded might actually be a meteorite that fell on Earth quite far away from the city itself. But who knows? That's just a theory. Number 16. Mysterious orbs. This homeowner's security camera caught something really strange. The video shows a series of glowing orbs floating in front of the camera, kind of attached to each other in a straight line. The orbs are very different from dust particles. They're much bigger than it, and one can't even say that it's an insect, because so far, no such insect has ever been found. Aliens don't always need to be big. They can be small, and maybe this thing is one of them. Number 17. 10 feet. Tall aliens. This video is from Brazil, where a group of people spotted very tall creatures on a hilltop. The videos show a giant humanoid creature approximately 10 feet tall, standing at the edge of the mountain, while another creature is standing behind it. The people immediately labeled it as an alien sighting, and we can see why they think that. Even from such far away, their towering bodies can be seen clearly. Number 18. News reporter or alien in disguise. This creepy footage of a journalist shows something that will send chills down your spine. The video shows a female journalist reporting, and as she's doing her job, her eyes start to glitch. Her eyes literally changed colors like a reptile's and immediately turned back to normal, which led to numerous conspiracy theories that supported the existence of aliens and lizard people disguised as humans. So did this video just catch them in action? Number 19. Skyfish sighting. Skyfishes are one of the most widely discussed topics in ufology and cryptozoology, and this video caught one while flying. The CCTV footage shows a flying rod flying in front of it for a brief time period until it disappears. There is a lot of evidence that these creatures exist, but no solid explanation has ever been given for why we haven't been able to catch one yet. If it's an undiscovered species, that would be quite amazing to study, right? Number 20. Hovering alien object. Numerous people in Colorado and Nebraska reported seeing strange objects flying in the sky at approximately 200 to 300 feet above the ground. This woman was even able to record it on her phone, which shows a glowing object in the sky. Some speculated that this might be a drone, but even after an extensive investigation, the officers couldn't find any leads on who was operating these drones. Some even suggest that these might not be drones, but alien objects that have entered our Earth's territory. Number 21. UFO of Battle of Los Angeles. Another very intriguing UFO incident, which is quite historical as well, is the Battle of Los Angeles. The battle is known to be the most mysterious occurrence, and it took place on February 24th, 1942. The battle started when an anti-aircraft artillery unit in Los Angeles received signals on its radar that some aircraft were entering the territory. Number 22. Flying cylinder. This woman was flying on a commercial airline above the New York skyline. She was just recording on her phone to capture the beautiful landscape of New York City. However, during her recording, she caught a strange cylindrical object flying outside the plane. She was only able to capture the sight of the object for a brief moment, mainly because it was moving at incredible speed. The object was definitely not an insect or a drone. Its shape and black color make it a truly mysterious UFO. Number 23. UFO pictures. These photographs were taken by a person who saw a weird flying object above the San Diego skyline. The photographs show a long-shaped spacecraft flying in the sky. Possibly due to its immense speed, the person was only able to snap a few images, but thankfully, all of them clearly show what the object looked like. These photographs have intrigued both UFO enthusiasts and paranormal enthusiasts, as the area is famous for its ghost sightings. Number 24. Black Knight Satellite. Talking about UFOs and aliens, how can we forget about this photograph that even NASA can't admit to having a solid explanation for? This is the Black Knight Satellite, a genuine entity that has been floating around our Earth's atmosphere for many years. The object seems to have a very futuristic structural design, and its black appearance makes it look like something straight out of Star Trek. Number 25. Strange lights. Hovering over military base. These U.S. Marines in a military base located in California recorded a strange series of lights hovering above them in the sky. The Marines' reactions are very confused, and one of them even says that it's aliens. The incident occurred in April 2021, making it quite recent compared to other videos we showed you. That's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe button, and don't forget to ring the bell icon. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.